I'm just sitting here thinking about how grateful I am that I patched up all the holes and leaks in my camper when I lived in Kingman, Arizona. It's really crazy how it all came about. Like, I remember I was just leaving Glendale, Arizona after staying there for like 2.5 weeks. Just kind of lingering after I got my camper. I had 2 dogs at the time, RIP to Wizzo. And leaving Glendale, going to Kingman, I wound up stopping on the side of the road off on the off-ramp or whatever. I take a nap, took a nap, woke up, middle of the nap, to loud rain, like it was raining hella hard. So at the time, I remember I was sleeping up front in the van because I hadn't really, moved into the camper yet. Like, I didn't really know what was what with the camper. I had just freshly got it, basically. Like, I was only like 2 days in to having it or something like that. Well, no, I had it for longer, but I just wasn't sure about the rain situation. I hadn't really slept in here yet because I had a spider situation I had to take care of. So I still hadn't gotten comfortable with the camper yet. So woke up to the rain and I was like, let me go check on the camper and see where the leaks are, see if it's leaking. So when I first walked in here, I'll even show you when I first walked in, right? We'll take the candle with us so y'all can see. When I first walked in, right here, let me put my cigarette down. So when I first walked in, right, open the door, and right up in here, there was hella water just dripping down. There was water just dripping down. That's why I had to cut this whole piece out. I cut this whole part out right there because it was just dry rotted like crazy already. So apparently water had been leaking here for a long time. So that's the first thing I noticed as soon as I opened the door. There's just mad water just dripping from right here, all on the countertop right there. So I ripped a lot of this out, obviously, and I put in that new insulation. And I'm not gonna go out there right now because it's actually raining right now. That's why I thought to make this video. But the cap because there's a cap on the top of this blue tube, or this black tube that you see right there. There's a cap on the top, and that's basically a vent. So I had to swap out that whole vent because around the edges of the vent, it was just all the sealant that they had used was deteriorating. So long story short, I swapped all that out and I basically stopped the leaks, but I didn't know that I had actually fixed the leaks until I got to Oklahoma. So I stayed in Kingman doing the work, just working on the camper, just doing as much as I could possibly do, even though it wasn't raining out there in Arizona. I didn't really know to what extent I had fixed the leaks. So I didn't really know until I got to Oklahoma. When I got to Oklahoma for my court date, I had to wait there for like 3 weeks for my court date. And I was basically homeless, just living in my van in my camper. So, but by that time I had killed all the spiders. So I think I was comfortably in the camper. But I didn't know if all the leaks were fixed because it wasn't raining in Arizona. So when I got to Oklahoma, it rained for the first week, the whole week while I was there, like all day. So at first I was appreciative of the rain because that's what let me know where I still had to, do some modifications and do some more fixing, right? So then I just wanted the rain to stop because after a while, like, it was hard to keep up with it. So in Oklahoma, I noticed that there was leaks here too. It was like, it was coming all through here. Like somehow, some way it was coming like all through here, and it was just dripping down like this and all that. So I wound up having to fix this door frame, because this door frame was I think I fixed this in Arizona, but this door frame was coming off. Like this whole door frame on the outside, it was coming off. Like you could see through the side of the door, if you know what I mean. So I fixed this. I put in all this new wood to make a new door frame. It goes all the way down. And I just shoved the block of wood in there, put another block right on top of here. There's a seam for that. And then I sealed it in from the back with the screws. And I put this brace on here. And I did all this like myself. So I had to reconstruct the whole new side of this window frame here and all that. But this is solid now. And it ain't going nowhere. It's so sturdy. Like I did all this. Nobody ever taught me how to do none of this. And then I made a new windowsill here. Like see, I had to go all behind here. So I gotta put more wood here. And I think this is I don't even think we even need this, but I'll just leave it there for now. But yeah. So yeah, this is what I did. And all over there, like I had to I reconstructed a new window frame. I did all that. So anyway, that's just some of what I did. You know, I had to do other stuff in here, other woodwork. So, and I still got wood in here. Like I still got wood. I still got paneling up front in my van that I want to put in here at some point. And all this, you know, it just comes down to motivation, really. But I am definitely pleased, even though it's like junky in here and it's like stuff is out of order. I'm probably gonna wind up taking my rats back to Petco, because I don't know, I mean, it was cool to have them, but I'm over it now. I'm over it now. And you know, they have you know, I could take them back within 30 days. So I've been taking good care of them. They're good. But anyway, so I've done a lot in here, you know, and there's still a lot that has to be done. You know, like I said, things are out of order, a little messy. But so aside from that, man, this thing is holding up like a champ. And so yeah, I mean, all this up here, obviously I got to fix that. I mean, just a lot of water damage, but it's okay. It's working for me, you know. It's working for me. That's all I can say, is that it's working. There's no more leaks. There probably still are some little leaks here and there, but for the most part, I think I tackled all that. Like I tackled all of that. I remember up here on my top bunk, I'm not gonna show y'all because there's a bunch of stuff up there, but up on my top bunk, there was like water just dripping all the way through from the roof. And yeah, I've done the roof work on here and everything. Like it was water dripping from the windowsill over there. The windowsill over here, there was water dripping from. This windowsill right here, there was water dripping from back there in that corner under that outlet. And I fixed all that. Like I did all of that. It's just truly amazing, like what you can do, you know. It really is. It really is. So I don't know. I just want to share that, you know. Like it's important. It's important to do stuff, you know, when you have the time to do it, so you don't gotta think about it later, you know. But that's all I want to share with y'all. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, and what I used to fix the camper is it's this Dynaflex. I use this caulk. This here, I'll show you. It's this stuff here. It's this stuff right here. It's called Dynaflex. You get this at Walmart. I'm sure I used a different one at some point too, but this is really all you need. The Dynaflex 230, 100% waterproof, seals joints up to 2 inches wide, 2-hour paint ready. Yep. So yeah, this is the Dynaflex 230. This is stuff you need to get. There's other stuff on the market too. You know, if you use that, just proceed with caution. Do your research first. And yeah, this is what worked for me, the Dynaflex 230. And yeah, if you guys have any questions on how to do what I did, leave a comment below. I read all my comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you're new here, welcome. And stay tuned for the next one. Have a good one.